And shifting our focus to West Asia, the IDF has claimed to have uncovered a Hamas platoon commander's diary in Beit Hanun that sheds light on group's frequent use of Gaza's civilian infrastructure for military activity. Now, the development was reported by Israel's Channel 12 without elaborating any other details. The diary, written by Hamas platoon commander Khaled Abu Akram, was found in August in the northern Gaza town. Its entries detail how Hamas embeds its operations in schools, hospitals, UN facilities, and how its fighters repurpose unexploded IDF munitions. Now, in one of the entries from May last year, Abu Akram reportedly described preparing an ambush inside a Beit Hanun school after the shafts located there were bombed and previous ambush was destroyed. Now, 3 months later, he reportedly wrote of burying an F-16 missile and charges in multiple locations, while noted the removal of batteries from the UNRWA agency clinic, as well as taking the solar panels and preparing a water well. In another entry from July, he described how an unexploded missile fired from F-16 warplane had been hidden inside a school as IDF troops advanced. He further wrote that the IDF bulldozer began to destroy the school building while an F-16 missile was buried in the school, but the cameras were broken. Now, furthermore, a report added that diary allegedly details Hamas's use of hospital infrastructure as well. In an entry from November, Abu Akram wrote how he laid out power supply from a nearby hospital to operate a well, but the power supply was too weak. He further wrote that his associates then used hospital's electricity and a motor to pump the water. Now, according to the report, the diary provides rare first-hand documentation of how Hamas exploits civilian and humanitarian facilities across Gaza to sustain its military capabilities, a claim the IDF has repeatedly made in defense of its widespread bombardment of the Strip throughout more than 2 years of war. And this as the U.S. brokered ceasefire holds. Excavators bearing Egyptian flags and trucks carrying armed Hamas members rumbled back from the eastern outskirts of Gaza City on Sunday as their crews returned empty-handed after a full day of searching for the last remaining bodies of Israeli hostages. The vehicles moved slowly, escorted by International Committee of Red Cross. Egypt has deployed excavation experts and equipment, including bulldozers and excavators, to assist in the recovery mission, but progress has been slow. Under the terms of the U.S. brokered ceasefire that took effect on October 10th, Israel is to return 15 Palestinian bodies for every Israeli body handed over. Hamas has so far returned the remains of 25 hostages, leaving 3 bodies still unaccounted for. Now, in another development, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday said that Israel remains opposed to a Palestinian state after facing pressure from right-wing ministers who said that a U.S.-backed statement indicated support for a pathway to a Palestinian state. Netanyahu made the comments at a weekly cabinet meeting in Jerusalem.
Our opposition to a Palestinian state in any territory west of the Jordan River, this opposition exists, is valid, and has not changed one bit. I have been rebuffing these attempts for decades, and I am doing it both against pressure from outside and against pressure from within. So I do not need affirmations, tweets, or lectures from anyone.
Now, the issue of Palestinian statehood has been a flashpoint for Israel's right-wing government, which has repeatedly rejected it. Netanyahu also said that Israel will act against settlers' violence with full force after violent incidents in the West Bank increased in recent weeks during the olive harvest season.